Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
You're the only one for me. You're the only one I need. Can't nobody make me feel the way you're making me feel. And girl, you know this love is real. Oh, touch me, tease me, feel me and caress me. Hold on tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. 'Cause all my love you can't control. False. Ooh. Ooh, I'll spend the night with you. If you promise you will do all the things that make me scream. And you know just what I mean. Eating his butt.
Anyway, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jaden XD.
That's my jazzy siren.
Yeah. Speaking of sirens, yes, we have seen Bokeem Woodmine in the trailer.
So many times.
Yes. Promise. Again.
If y'all know, we know.
Right. But how was your week?
My week has been productive. I am self-employed fully.
Hey!
Fully self-employed and feeling good about it. The opportunities are already flowing in. And, you know, it's like, fuck that job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even need it.
Mm-mm.
I don't even need it. The opportunities are... Let me tell you something. When the universe speaks to you, sometimes the universe kicks you right in your ass and says, this is what the fuck you need, bitch.
Yeah.
This is what the fuck you need.
Yeah.
So, because I don't know if you saw that video of them two kids fighting in school and that little boy was just breakdancing around.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was me and the universe fighting. And then that was that job, just breakdancing like, bitch, you don't need us. You don't need us.
Right.
So it's been good and productive. I've been doing a lot of planning. Working for yourself requires a lot of sitting down and organizing and making sure your paper, because I don't have no HR department. I am my HR department.
Oh, yeah.
I am my finance department. I am my budget coordinator. I am my project manager.
Welcome to my world.
I am my creative director.
Yeah.
I am my associate creative director. I am everything.
Yeah.
So it's been good though. I'm really excited about it. I'm super hyped, and I'm really, 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 really happy to start the next chapter.
That's so fucking dope.
Makosa was this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time. That was a really, really good time. As always, so much love. You got a lot of love.
Oh, thanks, guys.
People, where's XD? People, is XD coming? He said he was coming. So you got to stop making these false promises, friend.
Did I say I was coming?
Last episode.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Well, you know niggas lie.
Yeah, y'all do.
I was going to come, and then I didn't.
Okay. You did. Yeah, that's true. That's
exactly.
true.
Yeah,
You did come to my house ready to come, and then you didn't.
But
He was like, "Well, how far is the Home Goods?" I said, "Get out of here, Golden Girl."
I had a very Torian moment right there.
Yeah, you did. You did. I'd rather be in the house.
Yeah, the Taurus jumped out. A nigga went to Home Goods and bought curtains.
Yeah, I know that's right. Then you went home and hugged yourself.
Yeah, literally. I was like, well, we just gonna get the TaskRabbit and install this shit right now.
Let's get our little space together.
That's literally what it was. But Makosa was good.
Makosa was good. Yeah. You know, life is good right now. Knock, where the hell is the wood to knock on? Nigga.
Word.
Yeah, life is good though. How was your week? Ooh. I know. Sorry, friend. Friend.
You know, I'm not mad at it. Honestly, it's just, it is what it is. I can't, whatever. And today made it all the worthwhile. So, quick story. So, my office changed. I was working in Financial District, and now I work in the Bronx. I'm working to lease up a building between me and another person, a 125-unit building, which is low-key illegal, just to have two people working on this. But the strides that we have made, just me and the other person, amazing. So, anywho.
Go ahead, friend.
Right.
Did you fall asleep?
My brain is. My job is really high energy, and so I have 9,000 thoughts going in my head. But anywho, this guy, when you do leasing and stuff, and you have to submit it to the city, you have a file, and you have to. A lot of people, people in the Bronx. Yeah, people in the Bronx have really weird ways of earning and making money, and not just. And I'm not talking about sex work. This girl, she does dispatching, but for another company, but she doesn't have it's off through her cell phone. It's so odd.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, I don't really know. And she was like, "Yeah, girl, I work from home," and I'm like, "That's cool," but it makes things difficult when I'm trying to process it because it's "Oh, this doesn't sound legit." So, and also everybody in the Bronx is a cab or Uber or Lyft driver.
Yeah.
And so when you apply for public housing, that makes shit a lot of complicated.
Papi, I drive for
the Uber,
United,
for the Light, for
Lyft,
Lyft, for Juno.
I used to, when I lived in the Bronx, I used to use Puerto Rico cab service. That's what it was called.
Oh my God, we had a Puerto Rican cab service too.
It was called Puerto Rico
in Brooklyn.
When we used to use we used to call it the gypsy cabs. We used to use United, Rainbow. Those were my go-tos.
United over there, Underdog.
And they'd be on the dispatch. Yes. Quincy Street. Yeah, 4 minutes.
Everything was 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Everything was 4 minutes. Nigga take 1 minute. They pull up outside, 30 seconds. Nigga be 12 minutes away. Everything's 4 minutes.
4 minutes. So anywho, I got this guy approved finally. It was a lot of work on my end. I spent a lot of time on that file. And so, because it was 3 adults, 2 self-employed people. And when you're self-employed, I got to do all this tax work. It's a lot. So anyway, I finally got him approved. And so I called him as soon as he got approved. And then I was like, can you come and see the unit? And he was like, absolutely, I'll be right there. So he was late getting to me, but he was like, I showed him the unit. He was about in tears. I was like, what's wrong? I was like, do you hate it? He was like, no, let me tell you a story. So he was like, I was supposed to leave for Africa tomorrow. And he said, something in my spirit told me I should reschedule this flight. And so when he called the airline, he said, I want to reschedule it. I don't know why. It's not an emergency, but I just feel like I need to reschedule. And they're like, well, it's about to be double the price of the flight. And he was like, I don't know. So they were like, well, you have 3 hours up until takeoff so you can decide, whatever. And he was like, if you ain't called me, I would have missed this opportunity to sign this lease. And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I was like, and they're sharing, it's 4, his family of 4, sharing a NYCHA apartment with two other families.
Oh, what? Oof. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he needed that. Mm-hmm. He needed that.
I was like, wow, like.
That's the kind of things that make your job feel good.
Right. So I was just like, oh, yeah. I moved in 3 people today. The first 3 residents of my building, they're all from psych centers, and one was from like street homeless. So I gave them places to live today. So I was like, all this work is paying off. Like, oh, this is why the shit that I do.
And all your happiness, that's why it's so good to have you home again, baby. Home again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, see, if I could just deal with them, great. Like,
yeah, but it'd be them other derelicts that slither in.
Not even that. It's the people I work for that's the problem.
This is true.
And how they're also racist, which I will share next week.
That's that lady's nigga. Because I seen that dog earlier.
Oh. Mm-hmm. We're recording outside, as usual.
It's fun in the park.
Yeah. An Alfresco podcast show. I'm trying to think what else happened over the week.
How was your Pride?
Oh, it was good. I was in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you ever listen to every episode that we recorded surrounding Pride over the last 5 years, my response has been the same.
I'll be in the house.
I was at home. I was in the house.
Well, I went to 305 Live.
Yes, I saw.
Which was live.
Shout out to Kid Fury. Kid Fury's parties are a little too much for me. I realize that I am very much Dr. Jacqueline Walters from Married to Medicine. Things are just a little too much for me.
What? Shout out to Free-ish for calling it Married to Menopause.
Yeah. Yeah. Me. But
Married to Menopause.
Yeah. I am very much Dr. Jackie. I was like, things are just a little bit too much for me. Those things, but I like watching from a distance. Those are great.
That's fair. You're like, I can't have a personal summer and a New York summer. That's too much.
At all. It's way too many niggas just twerking and just creating heat. Yeah, just creating
yes.
heat.
Oh yeah, niggas generate heat.
Yes,
naturally.
And then they're doing extra and hitting the woes and shit and ting. But it's not for me.
That's right.
Now, if Kid Fury ever wants to host, I should tell him. He should host like at 305, but like in a library.
305 Calm.
Yeah, 305 Calm. Like where we all sit around and we go get crab legs. And we watch the Golden Girls. 5 tickets right now. Me, friend. Me. I'm going to text him right now and be like, you should do a 305 Calm.
Oh, I texted him last night because I couldn't make it to the premiere, to the Spider-Man premiere. But shout out to him for hosting that as well. The fame.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the premiere, friend. But, duty calls. Mm-hmm. But your girl Noah is an avid Marvel Avengers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't even realize how much so. I knew she was. And he also gave her one of those big
the Thanos hand.
The Thanos hand.
Yeah.
So she's got one of those. I knew she was a fan, but last night I was like, do you love Spider-Man? She goes, no, Spider-Man's my least favorite. And I was like, I thought she was just saying stuff because she just be saying stuff sometimes. And she used to love Spider-Man. She used to be all over my damn house. But
and don't she have a little
everything Spider-Man T-shirts, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Kids
be bullshit.
They really do. They be lying and switching up. They, the fair-weathered friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, fair-weathered mini friends. So I said, well, who's your favorite Marvel Avengers then? If it's not Spider-Man anymore, she goes, Black Widow, and I was like, oh, you really? And then she started. Hold on, I'll show you. This is what I sent to him.
Hi, I'm Noah, and today we are showing the finest and the yummiest Jell-O. First up, we have my most and least. Actually, my least favorite Jell-O, lemon flavor. It's delicious and not delicious. But let's just
Fair weather.
it. And we have my favorite Avengers, Infinity War, Spider-Man Cherry Jello, which is my most favorite Jello.
Who's your favorite Marvel Avengers character?
Oh, my favorite Marvel's character is Black Widow, Spider-Man, the Hulk, anybody you choose.
Goodbye, girl.
Okay.
But she just
Mama turned 6 and started speaking like Maya Angelou.
I don't care for the Spider-Man, but the Black Widow. Black Widow, you all need to get yourselves together. You're out here gyrating,
Yes.
tying up your shirts, whatever her speech was.
Yeah, she speaks like Maya Angelou now.
I was like, what is this little Italian man?
Yeah, like this, like a drag queen accent.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, okay, Noah.
But
She done bossed up in age and
oh, listen, she want to do everything now that she said. I pick my own clothes. I'm 6. I was like, okay.
Do you remember what you did when you turned 6?
Boy, no.
I remember my 6th birthday in its entirety.
No.
I have an idea for a show, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't remember when you turned 6?
All I
Or
remember.
do you remember when you turned 5?
I don't remember when I turned 5.
Okay, what's your earliest memory then?
Maybe 13. I remember, though, I will say this, because I have random memories for
Certain things.
I do remember at 6 being, having the teeth gone, the 2 in the front. And I had on a red dress with white polka dots. I don't know why my mother had me looking like Pennywise, but nevertheless.
Oh, God.
We had my grandparents' 45th wedding anniversary at that time. And me and all my cousins, I have 26 first cousins. So me and all my cousins did different performances for my grandparents at their formal anniversary party. And me and my girl cousins sang En Vogue. Imagine that with no teeth in the front, looking like a jack-o'-lantern.
That's so cute.
I remember that. I do remember that.
That's so cute. I remember my 6th birthday because it happened while I was in school. My birthday always happens when I'm in school. I remember in kindergarten, we had like this bear that came with the journal, and everybody had the opportunity to take it home with them for an evening and write like the journey that the bear had. So, because it was my birthday, I got to take the bear home.
Okay.
And so I remember my mother took me to Denny's. I had me, the regular whatever I got from Denny's. I think it was grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and French fries. And the bear was with me, and then I had to write. I wrote what happened with the bear, and then I came home. Me and my mother watched like TV, and then I went to bed.
Aw, that's sweet.
She let me extend my my bedtime an extra half an hour that night.
Aww.
So instead of 8:30, I went to bed at 9.
We didn't really have no bedtimes.
Yeah, that was only when I was 6.
Yeah.
But
maybe at that time.
Yeah, at 6, sure. But bedtime, I didn't really have a bedtime until I stopped having a bedtime when I was in the 3rd grade. I was always old, so I was like, well, I'm just going to go the fuck to bed.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I'll holla.
And I was a night owl, and I think my mother figured that out early. So, she would fuss at me like, why are you vacuuming? But then, I would literally be cleaning my room at 1 in the morning, and that was just how I was. I've always been that way. I do that now. Be up at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, folding clothes, washing dishes.
I would have been in bed for at least 4 hours.
You see that shoe rack?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that was done in the midnight hours.
I need something similar for my apartment. Okay.
The Zon girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Listen to us anywhere and everywhere. We be and you be. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to announce. Oh, Jade and I are hosting a party.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're hosting a party. We'll give you more information, but it's around a certain concert festival that happens in August in Brooklyn. So yeah.
De Punk de Arroz.
Yeah. And it looks like we'll be doing another live show in New York.
Yes. And elsewhere.
Yeah, and elsewhere. You saw that
And
email.
elsewhere. Yes, I did. And elsewhere. But we are out here planning and just really scheduling.
And we have a new site coming.
Yes, we do.
Apparently.
Yeah.
That
New
was
video situations and we were told.
Yeah, we were told
by Apple Care
literally
that we have a new site coming with different things, and there will be new ways to stream videos and so forth and so on. So
it sounds like once it's set up, we'll be leaving Patreon and doing our own thing. So that's the goal.
That's the goal. Oh, and also shout out to everybody who purchased tickets to the Dopest Dinner Party Philly and Chicago.
Sold out.
Santana and I will be opening more tickets because we have a plan. So stay tuned for those, because when they drop,
you gotta hop on it.
You gotta get on it.
They always sell out in like an hour.
Yeah.
And then y'all DM me because Jade don't answer her emails or her DMs.
Sorry.
I said, Jade, what? I don't know. You have to ask her. I don't have nothing to do with the Dopest Dinner Party.
I am the worst with that. I am the worst.
I am a participant just
if it makes y'all feel better, I'm the same way with my text messages. There's... How many of these bitches? There's 206 of them right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's a shame. Like, I really be trying to...
Text messages?
Nigga, yes. 15,000 emails.
Oh.
I'm trying, man. I got a lot going on.
So you can see... So you have that little red number just like ominously like hovering over you?
All the time. Like, I ignore it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a negligent parent to my...
Oh, my anxiety.
80 voicemails.
You could easily just delete them.
I know, but then I'll be like, well, what if I miss something important?
Okay.
Did I check them?
Yeah.
But yeah, don't feel bad. I'm really bad with my phone. Like you all will see me post stuff, but if you notice, I don't post a lot from like parties and stuff like that, because half the time I be in the corner minding my business, doing what I do, and I'll throw my phone in my bag or whatever. Like, it's very rare that I literally hate the phone. So I literally hate the phone. I'll post something on Instagram, walk away from it for 2 days. Like, then I feel dumb if I come back and respond to people 2 days later. So I love all the time. Love on top right now. You all you heard it here first.
Yeah. But let's take a break.
We got a full show.
And
it's not just Love After Lockup.
Yeah, we'll be back after these messages.
With Love After Lockup.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. So life after lockup. I feel like we're in the eye of the storm.
Nigga.
Because tonight's episode is going to be a wang dang doodle.
Noodle.
You hear me? So I want to switch it up how we talk about them. So let's talk about. I want to save Marcelino and Barnes for last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
you picked the order this episode. I'm cool.
Let's go with we can go to Goddess.
Goddess.
So. So it picks up from where we last saw them last week. And remember that Goddess was in the car. And Skinny Fat Bastard went and talked to his mama, and she said, "Get off my property!"
My property.
Yeah, and so what ended up happening was he dropped Goddess off to go do some light shopping or whatever.
Can we talk about that for just a second?
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
While he went to work. Now, two things happened in that whole entire what I just said. Number one, did he drop her off at Joann's Fabrics or something?
Nigga, he dropped her off
Tuesday morning?
No, not even. He dropped her off at one of them furniture stores on Church Avenue.
Yeah. Super, what store is this?
You walk
Not
in,
even a Walmart.
No, it'd be lamps all on nightstands and mirrors bunched up. They'd
with
be playing loud ass Celine Dion and reggae music outside with the big ass speaker.
Yeah. I was like, what kind of mom and pop establishment?
I wanted to talk about the fact that this bitch bought sheets and a new comforter for a methy mattress.
Yeah.
I said, well, are you going to buy a new mattress?
Are you going to buy a whole new bed?
She's like, I'm tired of my house. I need a woman's touch.
And she's been there for quite a while. So it's I don't know if they needed to wait to get their money up because they had to pay off that car.
Maybe.
That she sold for crack.
Maybe.
I don't know, but Mom's been living there a long time for her to say she needs to put a woman's touch on something. When they've been sleeping and knocking boots on that ratty ass mattress.
Ooh.
Also, I got a new mattress, guys.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
That's always pleasant.
I did. I got a purple mattress. She's cute.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a girl about town. She's not your average showgirl.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But anywho.
A racketeer.
Yeah. So, anywho, Clint, Skinny Fat Bastard, we find out that the plantation that his parents own, that he happens to work on,
yes,
is actually a meat market.
Well, we knew that, remember?
I didn't know that.
It was a supermarket.
I knew it was a meat. I knew it was a store.
Because remember, I was like, well, why do they sell brisket and shit? And it was because, was that you who said it might be truck drivers?
That was me.
Okay.
I thought it could be I don't. Well, it was confirmed.
Regardless, they were making a tender brisket.
Yes, they were. Because his father made him do some butcher stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And the way he did it, I was like, oh.
He went in the walk-in. Right. I saw things organized. The pans were in there ready to go. I said, yes.
This is what they do.
This is legit.
Right.
This is legit setup.
Business.
Oh, yeah. Let me rent kitchen space.
Mm-hmm.
So the editing was impeccable.
Man, listen.
Between the conversation and then her actions.
Yes. So two things were happening at the same time. So Goddess was having a breakdown. Remember, we're at 30 hours until she's free. She has never been free, or she has not been free in the last decade or so.
No.
She's been in and out of prison on parole. Mm-hmm. This is her first time going to be off of parole in a decade.
Give us free.
Because her mother-in-law upset her so much, she took herself down to the Ruby Tuesdays.
Did.
And asked for a tequila and Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm. Gross.
Right. So she...
Oh, she was at the Texas Longhorn.
God, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah,
maybe the Cheddars.
The Cheddars.
Yeah.
Yes, J.R. Cheddar.
It was a chain restaurant bartender uniform.
Yeah. Or maybe a BJ's.
Could have been a BJ's.
Yeah.
Could have been.
Yeah, they have weird ass pizza, but I like them. But shout out to the pizza. Shout out to the BJ's at Oak
they
Ridge
used to
Mall.
have. They have a nice wedge salad.
Yeah. Niggas be fancy with a wedge salad.
I'm like, let me get the wedge.
Which is a scam.
Nigga is. First of all, iceberg lettuce is the devil.
Hello. Oh my gosh. So I have so many stories. Because, you know, I now work in, like, Kuwait.
Yeah.
So,
do.
it's literally, like, no, it's a food desert. Oof. You have to travel far and wide for a fresh vegetable.
Yikes.
Like, you know where I got a fresh salad from?
Where?
Our friends at Wendy's. Now, don't get me wrong. Wendy's is a lovely establishment.
You do go for Wendy's.
I love Wendy's. However, that should not be the only place I can go.
It should not be my only option.
Right, to get a salad.
Mm-hmm. It should be a craving.
Yeah.
Like, I want some Wendy's.
Yeah, I want a Wendy's salad. That apple pecan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is delicious, by the way.
Oh my God, Nikki goes up for that salad.
I live for it. It's so delicious. My mama too. But anywho, the whole time Clint is talking to his father about, like, you know, can you convince Ma to, you know, do this? And, like, she's on parole and yeah, she's about to get off. And his father's like, you know, I'll do what I can, but like,
I love his father's like lifeless demeanor.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just kind of like, you know, I'll do what I can, bro, but like
he's like, your mom just needs some time, and
right. We can see clearly that Miss Alice runs that house.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Her
your man's be over there just making brisket.
Yep,
that's it.
Big mood, actually.
Yeah, same.
Right, I'm just gonna be here,
banda.
just making brisket, girl.
Gang, squad, banda.
But at the same time, Goddess is telling her entire life story, and this is what I hate about the show. The one thing I hate is how they introduce themselves to strangers.
Oh my God.
Mama went to Bennigan's.
She went into the furniture store.
Yes.
Okay, and Big Dora was like,
yeah, Big Dora.
Bienvenidos. So she goes in and she's like, you know, my house needs a woman's touch. And my mother-in-law, she doesn't want to know me because, you know, I was in prison and I'm about to get off parole. And she's like, congratulations.
Yeah. And then she was like, I don't have any friends. She's like, I'll be your friend for today. She's like, I'll be your friend
for today. She's like, for today. And, oh, girl, so she starts telling her everything. And I don't know if you saw the slight eye roll.
Oh, I did.
The girl was like,
right, like,
okay.
Right. Marisol had a sale to make.
Yeah. So her brother comes over because this is a family-owned store.
Absolutely.
Clearly, her brother comes over and you just see them both just standing there like, So Goddess is telling them all her business, and the girl feels sorry. She puts her in a very awkward place. Then she gets into whatever that cab is.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's an Uber, but whatever Uber is like in New Mexico.
I think it's an Uber with additional, but that's also weird because later on, Skinny Fat Bastard says her phone was broken or something. But regardless, this
maybe
cab,
production set it up. I don't know.
Maybe because she had a cab that also doubled as an advertising vehicle. They had the big magnets on the side. You know what I'm saying?
But they have that in LA.
They have those everywhere. You can get your whole car wrapped here and get paid for it monthly.
I know.
So I was like, oh, whoever is doing this is a hustler. Mm-hmm. So she's in there. Then she goes over to the Bennigans, to the Shoney's to sit at the bar.
Yes, Shoney.
She goes to the Shoney's to sit at the bar. Then she starts telling the bartender all her business, and the bartender's just giving her the blankest look in the world.
Right, I'm just here to make, like, we're out of Bahama Mama syrup. Like,
my shift is up in like 3 hours.
Right, just okay.
Oh, all right, girl. Whatever you need. You said tequila and Coke. Oh, okay, here you go.
Right. So, Skinny Fat Bastard goes home with good news because his mother has decided to lift the Iron Curtain.
Yeah.
And end the Soviet Union.
Basically, Skinny Fat Bastard's daddy dicked her down real quick. And you know, it happens. And told her what it needed to be.
Yeah. And I don't even think she was like let's do this. She's like, all right, well,
All right, I guess.
I'll make a brunch. That way, we'll have food. And
Bring some brisket home from the
Yeah,
store.
God damn it.
I'll make
fine.
some potato salad.
Right. Oh, she must.
And that was such an old thing. Come over for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah. So.
Come on, lunch.
Yes. I love lunch.
Yeah, I do love lunch.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing.
I love a lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas love lunch.
Yeah, let's go to lunch.
So he comes at 11 o'clock at night and Goddess ain't there. So he's flipping out and shit. He thinks he done sold his truck for some more crack or her poontang for more crack because she good for it.
Yeah, she told us multiple times.
Multiple times. So
Yes.
it's not like it's slander or libel.
It's not far-fetched.
She told us that on her wedding night, she laid it low and spread it wide.
Yeah.
Correct. Which
She's
is,
like, well, it was 9:15,
right.
and I had to do what I had to do.
Right. Which, I get it.
Sometimes it be like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even mad. Like, you gotta get your hit.
Next time, girl, just sell pictures of your feet or something.
Right. Which you could make a lot of money.
Can.
Trust me.
Yeah, niggas will. Anyway, so yes. So they're going over for lunch tomorrow. That's the end of them. Who's next?
Who the fuck is on this show?
Oh, let's do Venmo Vixen.
Okay. Cash App Cunt.
The Mulatto Money Gram.
PayPal Pussy.
The Western Union Wench.
So, Scott is kind of like figuring. Was he even in this episode?
No, he wasn't.
Okay. So we should start with him first. So Lizzie and Blackish are hanging out.
Blackish drives 4 hours to go see her mama friend.
Right.
And tells her she brings Mexican. Well, Lizzie also has Mexican at the house. The Cash App Cunt.
Man, she decided, I don't know if she was like testing recipes for her YouTube channel.
I was like, this bitch is really institutionalized. She can't get out of these fucking recipes. Bitch, you can buy Velveeta from the store and make you some Rotel.
Was making Rotel by hand, and by hand, I mean...
mushing Cheetos and water. Chester jumped out and was like, that's not what this was for.
Right. This is not for intended use.
Bitch, do you see the commercials? I talk about the crunch.
She was like, if you don't have cheese, you can use this. Do you need cheese? At that rate, you don't.
And Blackish was just sitting there
chowing
eating it.
The motherfuck down.
I said, do you bite blocks of Velveeta?
Right.
Oh.
Mama was chowing down.
Yeah. Low self-esteem.
I was like,
you have to have low self-esteem to eat that food.
No, you have to have no esteem, period.
I'm just a sucker with no self-esteem. Oh, hey, oh.
No self-esteem, low esteem for everybody else.
This is true.
So, Blackish is like, talking about the date, and she's like, there's more fish in the sea. And then Cash App Cunt goes, hey.
Well, after the date,
I call Scott.
She's like, I really miss Scott.
Yeah.
And Blackish is like, you have to be the dumbest person in the entire world to go back to trash like Scott.
And the thing is, Scott isn't a bad guy. He's just a trick.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
He a trick who fell in love.
Right.
And kept on tricking.
Right. It happens.
It's still tricking if you ain't got it.
Exactly. So, Blackish is told by her mama friend that she thinks that she's going to LA to see Scott. And Blackish gave her mother friend an ultimatum.
Yeah, and said,
it's either him or me.
Girl, if you go there, that means you chose him, and I will never talk to you again.
Right.
I was like, well, that's kind of extreme, but
right.
okay.
Like, wow, calm down.
Everybody, relax. And I don't know if you peeped that Chinatown sweatshirt. She bought that sweatshirt right next to them Thing 1 and Thing 2 t-shirts that they be selling on Canal.
Yeah. So Lizzie was like, okay, I'm not gonna go see Scott, guys. Like, relax. And then
She's like, and she did notice she did not say I promise. One old girl was like, you promise? And she was, mother friend was like, I'm not gonna go.
Right.
I'm not gonna go. With that $7.12 wig, half up and half down. She is really trying to make this thing work.
Yeah. And then the next scene, Lizzie packing up her whip, going to the airport.
Apparently, we need to go to prison to get travel vouchers.
Man.
She said, my parole officer gave me travel vouchers.
I think that means that
She
she
can
can
travel.
travel.
Oh,
not
okay.
The fact that I'm sure she had to pay for her ticket.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is this, a rewards program?
Right. Because if that's the case.
Bitch, sign me up. No, sign me. I can eat some wet Cheetos for a little bit.
No.
No, I'm cool.
But that was pretty much that.
That was it. She was going to the airport.
to California to go
Yep.
see Scott.
And clearly, Mama's making a little bit of money because notice she drove herself and parked at the airport.
Did.
I said, oh, okay. That ain't
Did.
cheap.
Mama is coined. She is making YouTube money.
She's like, INDEPENDENT. Scott.
She probably got tricked on the internet, too.
You know she does. That fat man at her job is probably paying her bills. Let me stop.
So, who's next?
You tell me, friend.
Black Mormon Weed Lady and Baby Nut.
Woo, shit. Okay.
So, Baby Nuck is home. Oh, my niggas is home.
Papa! That's what she call him.
Yeah, and I don't have anything nice to say.
So
So I'm just going to skip over that scene and get to the real. Basically, them kids don't like that nigga.
Listen,
at all.
Black Mormon Weave ladies, ancestor children, who really be sitting there spitting all the knowledge. Like, first of all,
They've been here before.
They have been here many times. Tennyson, Zoala Pasta, he was. First of all, I realized that she moved him at a very pivotal time. I didn't realize the boy was 17. So you uprooted him from his life in Weirdo Place to LA to finish out high school at
He's 17?
He's 17.
I thought he was younger.
No, and daughter ancestor is 14.
That's why she said he's the man of the house.
Yeah. He's 17.
That's awful.
The way he was speaking was like a wise grandpa. He was like, well, you know, I just am not, I don't fancy people coming in and out of my life. So, you know, I'm just a little concerned because I can't be sure that you're not going to do this again. And I was like, speak, handsome.
Work.
Speak, child.
Yes, speak, child. Grandfather Willow. And he had every right. And Nyla had the same exact sentiment. Like, you can't keep running in and out of our lives. If that's going to be the normal, this cannot be.
You can't keep running in and out of our life. Keep running. So, and then Nyla also, so ancestor daughter is like, he's like, you know, a nigga is hungry. Like, let's go get something to eat. Let's go to the soul food restaurant. She's like, you know, Mom and I spent many hours preparing a decent dinner for you. We spent many hours. Don't you think that it would show appreciation for you to not go out to eat and to eat the food that I said, y'all are ancestors.
They get very ancestral.
Yeah. And so he was like, nah, nigga's still hungry. Let's go to eat.
So, okay, remember how I said I wasn't going to say nothing?
Yeah.
So if Tennyson and Nyla are ancestral, does that make the youngest one beloved?
Okay, so they
I'm not saying anything else. But if you watch the show,
you couldn't help your damn self.
No.
You couldn't help your damn self. You couldn't even help it.
I had to tell.
The ugly jumped out. Your black soul just seeped.
I didn't call her any names. I just said, if I gave you a simple math equation, if X.
I can't. Oh, my face. Oh, my face.
But anyway, that's literally. Oh, and they
they go to the Roscoe's. They go to the Roscoe's.
They don't even go to Roscoe's. That's a niggly ass establishment.
That was Mima's chicken and rice.
Yes.
So that's where they go.
Yes.
And Mima herself.
Where everything is smothered.
Everything is smothered, covered in dip.
Yeah, and that was the first time the ancestral 3, has ever had soul food.
Did you see the reaction to the cornbread?
Yeah.
I was like, well, what's going on here? It's like somebody kissed on TV.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right. But them kids were like, this is not...
They were like, okay. You're not even going to bring any side plates for this cornbread.
Yeah.
Is this sanitized?
Yeah, they were not.
But they were all sitting there drinking their cups of Kool-Aid.
Because what else would they serve?
It clearly was Christmas time. Or maybe it was just one of them places where they just forget to take the Christmas decorations down.
Niggas don't ever take decorations down.
So your boy gets to the table. And he's like, let me get barbecue chicken, ribs, fried chicken, cornbread, rice and gravy, potato salad, collard greens, mac and cheese.
Like he's been locked up for another 18 years.
So then Black Mormon Weave Lady just lets it all out and she's like, well, nigga, you ain't been locked up that long. Right. Like, stop acting like you've been eating top ramen. And he was like, and I was like, well, Nick, bitch.
Didn't you just go to the motherfucking
Carniceria? Didn't you go to Carniceria just to make sure that he was set?
Right, with his Vienna sausages and ramen.
And sardines.
Like, the fuck?
Stop it. You stocked the whole cabinet for him. And she had the nerve to roll her eyes. And so this nigga was like, I have been there, bitch. My head was free for 5 minutes and then I went back. Like, but before that, bitch, 18 years I was eating prison food. I'm about to order everything. Right. And so then, so Ancestor Daughter gets upset. She gets embarrassed. And Black Mormon Weave Lady calls her out. Are you embarrassed because he's talking about being in prison? She's like, yes, I actually am. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually quite humiliated right now. And I don't know if you saw Mima, who was serving them. Mm-hmm. Tickled boots held her menu up to her face to laugh.
Oh yeah, she is.
She was entertained. Mm-hmm. She was entertained.
She was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, this is drama. I can't wait to go and tell my friends. So that was them. So from there, we he's like, kids ain't fucking with me, and I gotta show them that they can fuck with me again, and that's pretty much that.
Yeah. Scrabble tiles. Not really much happened with them.
It opened with nondescript angry music. That's what it would have said in the closed caption had you had it on.
Yeah. And their whole storyline for this episode was
Sarah screaming
and both Michael and Sarah not wanting to say that they wanted to divorce one another.
No, he said it.
He didn't say he wanted a divorce.
Yeah, he said.
Asked her.
Oh, he said you want a divorce. She said yes.
No, they were very careful with not saying that they wanted a divorce. She said, if you continue to act this way, then fine.
Bitch, what do you think is about...
No one has ever said, yes, I want a divorce, we're breaking up.
You're right, they haven't been definitive. First of all, she was screaming and shaking so hard, I thought that baby was about to pop out.
And I felt so bad.
I felt really bad in that moment.
I've never seen her that angry.
No, Can you imagine you 9 months pregnant? I have your other kid. You get out of jail.
Oh, I'm going to jail.
And your side bitch is there waiting for you, and now y'all go eat French fries and grilled cheese sandwiches like it's your 6th birthday party. Right. Like, what the fuck do you?
Everybody getting sprayed.
Yeah, no, pretty much. The chopper is going. The chopper is going. So she's screaming her head off. And then we find out we see this nigga's ankle bracelet, his jewelry. And he's at home. And I don't know, his mother and his sister really just don't really like, this nigga really gets to run wild and do whatever the fuck he wants. Nobody calls him on his bullshit. Because Day the point guard, was sitting there the whole time. He was on the phone with her. And the only thing I will say she did say, she was like, well, she is pretty pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
just in case y'all forgot, like, the girl is due any moment. So just gonna put that little bug in your ear.
Right.
So his mother's there, and she's like, "What time are you supposed to be home?"
Oh God.
And he's like, I'm gonna be home in a few minutes. She's like, "What time?" He said, 7:00. She said, "Okay," but Jazzy Shoulders Chest picked him up at 5:30. What in the fuck? What?
Well, I peeped that, but I also wonder if that was indicative of his performance time or his time on the court, if you will.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
Because they hightailed it back to her hotel room where they can get their, bump uglies.
He did say that he had 30 minutes. And if you all were playing, so you see them, they start kissing, gross. You know what I'm saying? You see his Pippi Longstocking braids sticking up. And from there, yeah, they kissing, and he's like, I got 30 minutes. Let's get to it. So how long does it take you to drive back? Like you said, how long is your time on the court?
Yeah. How long is your time on the court, Michael? Okay. But yeah, that was them. So they went to go hunch, and that was gross. At the La Quinta.
They went to go hunch at the La Quinta, and and this bitch keeps the room just slovenly.
It's just everywhere.
I'm like, boots on the table. I'm like, you walk on the streets with those boots on the table. She ain't got
and
no
it's snow on the ground, so it's like you got snow and salt and dirt and shit, just regular.
And you just got your boots up on. Like, what you doing? I hate niggas who drive BMWs.
So that's one thing. Like, there's one thing to be blasting your music, but then it's like you have like whack shit playing. Like, nigga, what? And then you can tell the niggas who be putting on by trying to play all the hot shit, and then when damn well you know them niggas don't listen to that. That's like me getting a whip and bumping like
T.I.'s, whatever you like.
Yeah, like right, like I would
Like,
listen to that, but not like I would much rather play Barbra Streisand.
I can see you bumping Barbra Streisand down the street.
Ooh, wait until I get a whip. I'm going to fag out.
I've been sitting there.
I'm gonna pull up.
All the time. People need people. I'm like, who the fuck is? XD's on his way.
I'm gonna drive down Nostrand Avenue, bumping like, did you ever know that you're my hero?
On everything that I know and love, I literally was thinking when Beneath My Wings.
Yeah, see, we in sync.
We are. Oh, that is wild. That's literally what I was thinking.
So yeah, that's it. They hunched and it was gross. And we still don't know the secret she needs to tell him, which I'm sure she got pregnant. She fell down the stairs.
On Instagram, that people be telling him, they be like, "When you gonna show your other baby? When you gonna show Megan's baby? You want to show him because he black, because he not mixed? Why you?" I'm like, y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible
but
people.
They're asking the hard-hitting questions.
They are, and I appreciate them doing the work. Activists.
Yeah.
Activists in the comment section.
Yes, I see it. They are doing the heavy lifting.
Yes, they are.
I appreciate it. So Mark's Lito and Bard. So this is very quick. Basically, this was wild. Mexican drug lord, baby daddy. Because this is the most real drama of the...
Is
this no shit you can fabricate, because this is some shit I've heard of, but like, woof.
So Doc Jan is putting on her, Marshall's pumps, and and they go to the attorney's office, and
basically, Mexican drug lord baby daddy has filed a petition for full custody
behind her back,
which is odd because Giovanni has been with Marcelino and Dyke Jan seemingly for a really long time.
Yes.
And so everybody's like, what the fuck? So to counter that.
And you could tell they didn't talk about that beforehand because she looked at him like, nigga, I didn't say.
Like, nigga, what? No.
So Marcelino and Barnes goes, I'd like to file a petition for full custody. And she was like, wait a minute.
Calm down.
We didn't talk about that beforehand. She's like,
You don't know him like that.
Nigga, this is not the heat that I wanted. Like, I'm just trying to make sure my kid don't get taken away from me. I'm not trying to take my kid away from him.
Right.
So Marcelino and Barnes is like, well, we've been taking care of him for the last few months. What was he doing to Thanksgiving and the birthday? He wasn't there for the Thanksgiving.
And my whole time I was
I'm like, what, y'all niggas, but she
yeah,
been out
she
for a
was in
year.
jail.
She been out for a year.
Right.
Y'all only had one Thanksgiving and one damn birthday.
Right. And even still, he was taking care of Giovanni while she was locked up.
While she was in jail. Unless there's something that we don't know.
Right.
So.
And we also found out that she had 2 other kids. She has 2 other children.
Yes, that was really sad.
She's lost to adoption. And so her fear is losing yet another child.
Giovanni the Gifted.
Right. The glue that holds this family together.
It does. Did you see how he consoled his sister?
Yes.
Oh my God. My heart. My heart with this kid.
I'm gonna give you lovies.
Yeah. Lovies. Lovies. They look like a beautiful family. He calls Marcelino and Barnes dad.
Yeah.
He calls him daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he calls him daddy.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, this really is a reflection to how solid of a relationship they have. But at the same time, I do not believe in taking rights away.
Yeah, and he was also raised well, because clearly he has manners enough to respect other people.
That little boy is mannerable and polite and pleasant.
Exactly.
Also, another ancestor.
He's been here before.
Has.
And so that was wild, because I was like, nigga, whoa. And he has, like, some issues that he needs to deal with his stepfather. He's trying to... And you see this a lot where people try to right the wrongs from their own childhood with their own children. And it's like, it don't work that way. You gotta, like, heal from your own trauma.
You do, and he clearly has not.
Not at all.
Now, he did pose a good question. Remember when Tristan asked that same question? He was like, well, no, he didn't ask the question. Tristan asked this question. Remember when Tristan asked you, would you rather have a trash dad or no dad at all? And he actually answered that question. He was like, I'd rather have no father than have a negative influence. And I don't want him to have the same thing. But see, we don't know much about Mexican drug lord baby daddy. We know that he seemed decent enough when we saw him in that scene, but that's not enough to judge everything.
Right.
I will say...
We just know he was a Mexican drug lord.
That's it. I will say Dyke Jan, every time she speaks, I just, like, I stand more.
Like that? And it's like, how did you find yourself into this situation? Like, she's so...
Her negligent parents and trying to take care of herself. Because we found out what her charges were. We knew it was robbery, but she was like, it was robbery.
Because her parents were drunks.
She was like, robbery, conspiracy to commit robbery, grand theft auto, blah, blah. I was like, God damn. And you only served that much time?
She needed to survive.
She did. So she says all of that, and then the attorney is like, I assume this is due to a drug issue? And she's like, yes. And he's like, what was the drug of choice? She was like, meth. Like, she's very clear. She's very clear. And I don't feel like she doesn't give me relapse personality. She gives me, I'm really trying to, like, be a different person. Right. This is who I really am. That was a dark period in my life.
Right. And I feel like now she's able to, like, I have a family now. I can do the things I truly want to do and get my family back. Because I feel like ultimately, like, if life after lockup's a thing, I feel like they're gonna try searching for her other children.
Yeah.
Which,
leave them alone.
Yeah, I struggle with that a lot.
I get it. I do get it. Like, you know what? I just don't believe in hiding things from children who are adopted, and then you give them the choice when they
right. I
are ready.
I agree with having the choice when they're ready. That's fine. But yeah, But after they meet with the lawyer, it's agreed that like Dyke Jan's gonna talk to Mexican baby daddy drug lord, because Marcelino and Barnes was like, oh, I can go talk to a man to man.
Let's go talk man to man.
And
I'm
Dyke
like,
Jan was like, everybody calm down.
we all saw how that was about to play out when y'all first met, so stop it.
And it was all Marcelino and Barnes' fault.
It was all him. It wasn't Mexican drug lord baby daddy. He seemed like he was trying to co-parent and coexist.
Right.
But then he did this bullshit, so that's why I say we don't have enough to judge his character off that one scene.
Yeah, we don't know. But it also might be very good reasons why he wanted a full.
We don't know.
Maybe he didn't want Giovanni on camera. We don't
know. Maybe he's been fighting for Giovanni not to be on camera. I don't like the fact that there's this much exposure around him. Mm-hmm. Now, is it foul to go file for petition
behind her back?
Behind her back,
absolutely.
Yes.
That's the main issue. But again, we don't necessarily know what's going on.
And she was like, I think I need to talk to him. That's my ex. I know what angles to work. I know how to do this.
And more importantly, those are the actual parents.
Those are the parents. They need to be having these conversations. It don't need to be you, nigga. Sorry.
All right.
You only been in the child's life for 1 year. Mm-hmm. For 1 year. And while we fully applaud how you are in his life, it still doesn't negate the fact that that is his father and that is his mother, and you need to stay in your place. Mm-hmm. You support her as her partner. You continue to love that child because he is in your home. And then you allow those parents to make the decisions that are best for the children that came from their balls and uterus. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Absolutely.
So that's life after lockup.
Let's take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond Almonds. Crave victoriously.
Where do ideas start? In the shower? On the bus? On vacation? When you're hanging out with friends? There's no rhyme, reason, or rules to when a good idea starts. And then once you've had a good idea, what do you do with it? Let it sit alone in your head? Or put it online with GoDaddy for the world to see? Where are you now? Do you have an idea? If you do, go to GoDaddy.com and get started with a domain and a website. You can do it right now from your phone. GoDaddy.com. All the help and tools you need online.
And we're back. Does your furniture bring you joy? Or are you missing a couch or chair that says, this is my home?
Yeah.
We all want a haven, a place that feels uniquely you. Joybird empowers you to create the furniture and space that brings you joy. With Joybird, you get one-of-a-kind furniture crafted to your unique taste. Turn your ideas into reality with hundreds of styles and options. You want a sofa in aquatic blue or indigo? Love seat in the hottest red, an inviting coral, or even a bubblegum pink? If you can dream it, Joybird can make it a reality. From rich, buttery leather to the plushest velvet you've ever felt, find the fabric and texture that's right for you. Joybird offers a range of kid and pet-friendly upholstery options, hello, good morning, so that your creations can stand the test of time. Free personal design consultations to help nail down your perfect design as well. 365-day home trial. Skip the furniture store and bring the showroom home. Sit on it, sleep on it, break it in. If you don't love your Joybird, return it for a full refund. Hassle-free in-home delivery, and they'll even remove all the packing materials. Free returns within 2 weeks of delivery. See how Joybird can help you design your dream space. Find your joy today at joybird.com/JXD. Create the furniture that brings you joy today at joybird.com/JXD. Go to joybird.com/JXD and receive an exclusive offer for 25% off your first order by using the code JXD.
Yeah, I love Joybird.
Ooh.
They have this bubblegum, the bubblegum pink, but it's like almost like a salmon color. Oh gosh, it's so good, and it's in leather.
Yes.
If I had a larger space, I would totally get it. But maybe I can get it in a chair. I'm gonna look.
All I know is, as I continue to amp my home up, Joybird provides me with so many different options.
Yeah.
People come in, they be like, "That's cute, that's cute."
Yeah.
Joybird hooks me up.
Last week, I mentioned that there's just some shit niggas say that don't make no lick of sense.
It don't even make a lick of sense.
So we've decided black phrases, black slang, black idioms.
Blidioms. We just want to talk about some of the blidioms.
Yeah.
That we say as a people, and where do they come from?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily where they come from, but
So the one I thought of this morning, because I had one, was conniption.
I've been guilty.
Right, like I had a conniption this morning because how do I? Okay, there's some tragic ass sissies that live downstairs from me.
Yeah.
And one of them got a dog. I don't know what the fuck, they got a dog. And so they did not curb their dog. Oh. And so this morning, there's literally like where you walk out, like everybody has to step on it. The dog shat.
And they didn't pick it up?
No.
Okay.
I had a conniption this morning.
I'm like, what you think? This is the Bronx?
Because I was like, I said choice words, but nobody heard me because I was. Well, no, I was very loud in the foyer of my building.
They heard you.
I was like, the fuck? Like, what on earth? And I know it was that dog, because I know it was them. So I was like, and then there was some other sissy like sitting out there. So I'm like, so you sit right next to the dog shit, you know, whatever. Yeah, I had a conniption this morning.
Conniption.
Yes. He's having a conniption fit.
I had a freaking BF. But yeah.
Mind you, I was standing, which brings me to our next one. Mind you.
Ooh, the gays love mind you.
Mind you, I was over here sitting, minding my business.
Mind you.
Mind you.
Letting niggas know. Like, it's just the easiest, like, segue.
It is.
To let niggas know. It's like a footnote.
Yes. Mind you. Asterisk. Asterisk, mind you.
Yeah.
Dot.
Yeah. That's one of my faves. You niggas in your irregardless.
Oh. Irregardless of the situation.
Irregardless of the fact. Like, no.
You gotta remain loyal.
Right.
Period.
Period. It's regardless.
It's regardless. It's not irregardless. Irregardless is not a word.
It's not a word, and it's a double negative if it was. So, like, no.
Irregardless? That's not even a real word.
So that means if it's irregardless, it means you have regard. So, like, no.
Another transitional phase that we love is in the meantime and in between time.
Yeah. That's also very churchy.
It is.
Yeah, in the meantime and in between time, child, let me tell you.
I love an in the meantime and in between time. I realized, we came to this idea because of how we talk.
Yeah.
And realized that
we like cadence, we love rhymes. It's just how we are as a black people.
Yes, we do.
There's a rhythmic quality to how we communicate.
We like to put a little sauce.
Yeah, we like to keep everything. You know, we're like black people are like Apple. You know, like we have our own ecosystem. Like everything has a beat.
Oh yes, yeah, it does.
Like the way we cook, it has a beat.
The way we walk.
Yeah, we walk. We produce beats.
Yeah. Beats. Yeah, I'm going into the studio to make some beats.
We walk and talk to a beat.
We do.
Yeah, that's how we do.
I love it.
Yeah, it's like a little Negro ecosystem.
It is.
Yeah.
Or the world is like, black world is like a Caribbean restaurant. And black people just love to jerk everything.
Yeah.
We just like to put a little jerk on everything. Just give it a little spice, a little sauce.
And just like
a little flavor.
Just like a Caribbean restaurant, some days we don't got it.
That's it. I'm 86 patients.
I got it. How do you pronounce remote control?
Remote control.
You don't say the clicker?
No, but that is very black as well. Pat, that's also old.
You should all tweet Crystal and
oh my God.
And just write clicker. Just tweet her, just write clicker.
clicker.
Yeah, it's the clicker.
She's gonna be like, what?
Why are y'all asking me about the clicker?
Yes, ask her about the clicker.
She'll say clicker and icebox. That's one.
The icebox is her
old lady.
favorite. Yeah. She'd be like, well, I got some lemonade in the icebox to go with the tequila.
Right, all the time. And it's like, girl, this refrigerator was made yesterday.
Speaking of what? Oh, you just said it. You said it, but do you ever say refrigerator?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Yeah, no refrigerator. Because it's like, my point. Well, I guess I never thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are refrigerating something.
Yes.
You're refrigerating again.
Yes. So it's a refrigeration.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but not us.
Things? No.
We'd be like,
the fridge.
It's in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I don't even say the fridge.
Yeah,
or again, you could be like Crystal Jean and say the icebox.
I'm going to start saying icebox. My grandmother still says icebox.
Icebox where my heart used to be. Icebox where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
My grandmother's also 88.
Isn't she also from Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is.
Look at that. A theme.
2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a what?
Pod.
Oh, yeah. There. I thought you said. I don't know what I thought you said.
Oh, no.
2 peas.
The fuck is that?
Ain't no city truck. There goes that white man. That is just, where did it?
Yo, let me tell you today, I was on the Grand Concourse.
The Grand Concours.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Coco.
And I saw 2 white gays just switch it up and down. And, like, you could tell they're, like, upperly mobile gays. So I was like, y'all are over here. I was like, oh, about time.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's like a storm.
Yeah.
We're in the eye of a storm.
Yeah, we're in the eye of the storm. I was like, over here? Really? Me and Alexis were like,
Let's go look at an apartment at the Grand Concourse.
Like, that's interesting. That's either
Bienvenido a la Gran Coco.
It's either they're gonna get scared and scurry, or they're going to bring their whole entire family, just like roaches. Either they flee.
Yes. Or they flee. They flee or they fleet. It's your turn.
No, I already said mo control.
Oh, mo control. Oh, you did say mo. Well, I might as well say what my next one is. And that's might as well. Black people refuse to say might as well.
Yeah.
It's minus well. Free Willy.
Free Willy. My mother says this all the time, and every time I want to stab myself in the eye. Friends.
You're very Beyonce.
It's
Mama,
like,
that is irritating. That is very irritating.
But when your mother actively says, I couldn't care less. Or,
I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I'm like.
But you couldn't or you could?
Right.
Which
like,
one is
just,
it?
Like, it's just weird.
I really couldn't care less.
What does my mother say that gets on my nerves? I don't know. She said, what does my mother...
I could care less. Okay, then how much are you... She loves could care less. And I'm like, no.
No, you couldn't care less. You could not care less.
Any less than what you do now.
Speak it out!
And my mother would be like, yeah, that's what I said. No, that's not what you said. But it's okay.
Do you say, you're welcome, or you welcome?
It depends on who I'm talking to.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
also, like, if I'm at work, not even, because I don't necessarily code.
That's so loud, that wasn't even going by. That was somewhere else.
It was in the neighborhood.
The fuck?
It depends on who I'm talking to. But yeah, it's like, oh, you welcome, or you're very welcome.
You welcome, you welcome.
But yeah, if I'm at work, it's like, I'll say you're very welcome. I'm like, oh, you're welcome. With my niggas, like, you good.
Yeah. Yeah. You good.
You welcome. It's
Bet.
Cool. Yeah. Like, it's cool.
I love a bet. Bet is so definitive. It's just like
Bet is one of those things that just it means so different things.
Like copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Copy.
Yeah, like heard you.
Heard you. Yes, heard you. heard you.
Cause someone said it today, and I was like, "What kind of country shit is that?" Now we've mentioned Jeff is on this show. He's on Twitter. He sings, and we've talked about his EP.
Yes, I met Jeff in Nashville.
Yeah. See, so he brought something to my attention a long time ago, and it's so funny, but it's very prejudiced. So he'd be like, you know how like instead of having a conniption, be like, oh, I'm about to have a whole Chinese baby.
No, what? What? What?
Because it's so ridiculous. Like, oh, he about to have a whole Chinese baby. What? How? What? Why? Shit that don't make sense. Just like, yo, that bitch is crazier than titties on a roach.
What? I've never heard that in my life.
It's horrible.
I've never heard anybody say that.
It's horrible, and it's just like, it's horrible and like what?
It's very what?
Like,
huh?
Like, they're about to have a whole Chinese baby.
Is that a Nashville thing?
I don't know. This is some country shit.
I know Full as a Tick on a Hound Dog is some country shit. But I have never heard that in my life. I don't even know where to go from there.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go from there.
Again, Blidioms. They don't have to. They're not politically correct.
No, they're not.
At all.
How do you say thank you?
Gracias.
What about appreciate it?
Appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Got
you. I love appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
I give everybody appreciate you.
Or Bobby goes, preach. Bobby be like, preach.
Appreciate you.
My favorite, salt, pepper, ketchup.
So, one word.
It's all one word, kids. All one word. Salt,
Let me get
ketchup.
my fries hot, salt, pepper, ketchup. That's one word.
So how I like to order my steak is I start with my seasoning, salt and pepper, and got to get ketchup on it, some salt, pepper, ketchup.
Although it's weird when you put the salt and the pepper and the ketchup because then the salt don't really melt and like it's like you see the granules of salt in the ketchup and it's just a lot.
I don't mind it though.
But I also don't need salt on my fries if I have ketchup because the salt.
What?
I just use the ketchup. The ketchup is the seasoning then for me.
I love me a good hot salty fry.
I mean, me too. But like sometimes things get too salty.
I just feel like fries it's really hard to get too salty. You gotta really OD. I love me a good salty ketchup-y fry. But I don't like, you like your ketchup on your fries or on the side? You like to dip?
Oh, I like to dip. Because I like to control.
Same.
Now, I will say, if I have to have it drizzled over, then fine. But then I'm going to eat it with a fork.
Oh.
Because I don't want my hands to get dirty.
Oh, that's right. And then your hands be smelling like ketchup all day.
And then, they get in your nails if you don't, even as much time as you wash it.
It's just be brown.
Yeah.
Looking like Tupperware.
Yeah. No, but I like to dip.
Like, ooh, bitch, you got Tupperware nails.
It's also because I have multiple sauces to eat French fries. I don't eat just with ketchup.
It depends. Like, if I'm at Hate-Filet. Chick-fil-A, Hate-Filet. I like to dip my fries in my ketchup, but every once in a while I like to dip them in my Polynesian.
Yeah, I only dip my fries in their sauces.
So, not your chicken?
No, I do that too, but my fries, I don't use ketchup. I'll dip them in the Polynesian Chick-fil-A sauce. or I'll do the ketchup and mayo because mayo on fries is delicious. I know you have an issue with mayonnaise.
I'm weird
it's
about
weird, whatever. Listen, I thought mayonnaise was the devil too until I saw the light.
I just can't get. I just don't want to dip my fries in that. I know that's very Puerto Rican too. Like,
I learned it from Dutch people. It's very big in Europe.
Yeah, they do love a mayo with their fry.
Mm-hmm.
They do love an aioli.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, if you give me like a good truffle aioli, like, have you ever been to Melt Shop?
Yes, I've eaten from Melt Shop. And I ordered them.
Yeah, and then you could always dip the tater tots in the truffle aioli, or you can just dip the corner of your sandwich in the truffle aioli. Oh yes, I like that.
I mean, I don't mind like a chipotle aioli. You know, I gotta do a lot of things to mayonnaise. I gotta add like lime juice and seasonings and things so that it don't taste like mayonnaise no more.
See, you need a good quality mayonnaise.
I only buy quality mayonnaise.
Okay.
Not poor.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, you should have a good quality mayonnaise because then it won't have like a...
Still mayonnaise.
Okay, that's fine. But like, if you could like, Duke's is great.
Yeah, Duke's is good. I buy Duke's sometimes.
Hellman's.
Yeah, like Hellman's with olive oil.
That's the only one I buy. With olive oil.
Mm-hmm. And it's a little less. It's a little more tolerant. Mm-hmm. But do you eat sandwich spread? Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, let's say no. I did in the early '90s and the late '80s, but that's just because I was raised by old people.
Old people love a sandwich.
Yes, my mom was out of work, and you know how I feel about fathers. So, so my grandmother and grandpa raised me while my mom was at work, and they love a sandwich spread.
They love a sandwich spread.
Yes, it would be bologna, bologna and like cheese, and a sandwich spread on home fried whole wheat.
Oh, I grew
you know,
up
old people also love home fried bread. I too love home fried bread.
I grew up on Nature's Own honey wheat.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get into Nature's Own until like recently.
Oh no, my mother was a Nature's Own fanatic. I grew up on Nature's Own honey wheat.
I like it now, but now I like the Sara Lee artisanal bread.
Oh nigga, where you can see the flour?
Yes. Yes. She's not your average showgirl.
No, she's not. That's a good ass sandwich bread.
Yes. I was like, ooh. Yeah, and she's not that expensive either.
No, she's not bad. She's not bad.
Oh, okay.
And she's I said, oh, I like to see the flour.
Me too. I was like, ooh, the flour's on the bread. That's how I know it's fresh.
Yeah, that makes me feel right about it.
Word. But no, I do not eat sandwich spread. That is for people who have gone to war. If you were not like of age like during the Cold War,
yeah,
then you do not need to be eating sandwich bread. Like if you were not alive and cognizant and to laugh at what they were laughing at on MASH,
yeah,
you don't need to eat. You don't need to eat sandwich spread. Like if you
not
went
on
around,
MASH.
right? If you had a crush on the nigga from the Love Boat, you don't need to be Isaac. You don't need to be eating sandwich bread. You're too young.
Didn't stop at 3:00 to watch Perry Mason,
you don't need to eat sandwich bread. Okay, that is not for you. Do they still make it?
Yeah, I know niggas who still eat it.
Wow.
If you don't know who Angela Lansbury is,
right,
you don't have no business eating sandwich spread. Angela Lansbury.
It's been decided that you will be dressed as a priest to help you get away in the pandemonium afterwards. Chun Jin will give you a 2-piece Soviet Army sniper's rifle that fits nicely into a special bag.
That is sandwich bread. That's so wild. Because it's literally like ketchup, mayo, and relish.
Yes. Like
all into one.
I'm cool. Like I don't want relish on my sandwich.
Yeah, I don't like relish, period.
I mean, you have to put it a little bit in your potato salad, though.
that's different compared to like, oh, let me get like a hot dog with.
Oh, you don't put relish on your hot dog?
No.
I love a burnt hot dog with some mustard and relish.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh, or even better, like a bratwurst, so like an Italian sausage on the grill, and then you take it out and put some mustard and some relish on it.
No.
Oh, nigga, it's delicious. The tang and the sweet.
I was looking at I was planning on like my Chicago trip. Whenever I go, I was looking at the Portillo's menu. I know y'all listeners, I'm sure y'all eaten at Portillo's or Portillos, however you want to say it. But like they're
Portillo's.
Yeah, so I was looking at their menu and they have hot dogs and they had like, it was like this really long ass hot dog with like relish on it. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, them Chicago hot dogs be having like sunflower seeds and mustard and relish and chopped up onions and all kind. I forget what the Chicago style is.
And they had other extra, like some of it was good, but they had other extra shit like, I don't know.
See, the only way I want chopped up raw onion on my hot dog is if I have me some chili on there.
Yes.
And it better be fine.
Have you ever had Wiener Schnitzel?
Have you ever
been to Wiener Schnitzel?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we need to go back to California ASAP, surely.
Oh yeah, you went to Wiener Schnitzel while we were out there, right? No, you went somewhere else.
I went
with
to
a fallacious name.
I went to Worst Coochie.
Worst Coochie, not foolish. Vaginal. I knew it was something with genitals. Ooh, she got the worst coochie.
Oh, shout out to Worst Coochie.
That's another Blidiom. Where the hell did coochie come from?
Yeah. Like coochie.
Coochie cutters. We know where coochie cutters came from, but where did coochie come from?
Because that's nothing remotely close to vagina.
I know where pocketbook came from.
But like, anywho, yeah, so Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener Schnitzel is a wonderful fast food establishment where they have chili dog sundaes, 59 cents each.
Oh.
Get you some fresh onions on there. And the bun is like a potato bun, so it's soft and fresh and delicious.
Ooh, yes, potato bun.
And the chili is always great.
I saw somebody on Twitter the other day say they hate potato bread.
Well, maybe they were raised by wolves.
Possums.
That's the only way to explain it. That's the only type, like, what? Nigga,
right, like potato bread.
You hate breads like pumpernickel and rye. You don't hate shit like potato bread. How do you not like potato bread? Like, it's that's
soft,
it's
like not lying a Hawaiian roll.
No, that's very different.
Wait, you don't like Hawaiian rolls?
It's not the fact that I dislike them. That you can't be mad, and you have to understand that when you serve things, there's a difference between a King's Hawaiian bread and a potato roll.
Yeah, no, they're different.
They're different, and because of
they're
that,
similar. They're cousins.
Yes, however, King's Hawaiian bread is sweet.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily care for sweet bread unless if it's a dessert.
You've eaten my sliders before.
No, I haven't.
Where are these big ass trucks coming from?
And every time, actually, that's a lie. Every time you've had sliders, you've always had potato bread.
No, when I do sliders, I do King's Hawaiian rolls. Every time.
Then maybe I haven't then.
You didn't eat the jerk sliders at my wedding?
I don't know. I was on drugs.
King's Hawaiian rolls, baby.
Did I have them? You had a lot of food. I don't know what I had.
I know, it was so much food.
I don't remember what I had.
That's another thing. How come black people all call everybody baby? I mean, self-included, but I just wonder where they came from.
Ancestors.
Who started that?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, baby.
Every ancestors. Because everybody's a mother.
You're right.
But no, me and King's Hawaiian, it's not that I dislike it. I'll eat it. But if you're gonna tell me, hey, see, I'm coming up, I'm gonna have sliders. I'm making jerk chicken sliders, and you gave me an option between potato bread and King's Hawaiian roll, I'm gonna choose the potato bread.
Okay.
Because the King's Hawaiian bread changes the taste of the thing I'm supposed to be eating.
See, I put so much goodness that it just
like it's supposed to compliment, but no, It is a later thing because I used to eat like King's Hawaiian bread like it was nothing.
Ooh, the little 4-pack from the bodega.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man, I guess maybe because I've gotten older, it's just really sweet. And I have a sweet tooth now, but which is odd, just not for that bread. It's weird. We really sat up here talking about bread. We can end the show.
All right, well, that's it.
Yep.
We'll be back with some more Blidioms at another show.
Yep. All right. Ask Crystal about the clicker and the icebox. Bye.
Bye.
Smokers my lot, a Kia Coke is a pie. When I'm lifted, I'm high. With new clothes on, I'm fly. Cars is whips and sneakers is kicks. Money is chips, movies.
Woo-ha, indeed.
Nope, that's the end of that. I said, Case wants to toot his booty in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Toot it and boot it.
He like that little tank action.
That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong. A little Charlemagne.
Yeah.
You niggas put it out there.
That did.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Where do ideas start? In the shower? On the bus? On vacation? And then once you've had a good idea, what do you do with it? Let it sit alone in your head? Or put it online with GoDaddy for the world to see? Get started with a domain and a website from GoDaddy. All the help and tools you need online.